Are you speaking your customer's language?
Welcome to the Love of Business. I'm Crystal.
And I'm Sunshine. Let's get to it. All right, you've got my attention. Customer language. I want to be able to communicate better with customers.
I think a lot of people do. So we're going to dig deep into that today.
Okay, so the VAK system. I think I've taken this test before. I think you've given this to me. And let me see. The V stands for visual.
Yep.
The A is for auditory. And the K is for kinesthetic.
You got it.
So eyes, ears, and touch. Now, I'm obviously auditory because, well,
you talk to yourself a lot. That's a sign.
Well, I can't wait to hear more about what you have to say about this system, because I think that it'll be very enlightening for everyone and give them a new tool to throw in their toolbox for their sales calls.
Yep. Let's do it.
Just to communicate with their employees.
Can use it in a lot of different ways.
All right, let's hear it.
The VAK is a neuro-linguistic tool to help you build rapport with prospects, employees, and just colleagues and family and friends. So as Sun was saying, the V stands for visual, the A stands for auditory, and the K stands for kinesthetic. So let's talk about some characteristics about each one. So people like to use words that mean something to them. So visual people like to use visual words. Auditory people like to use auditory words, and kinesthetic like to use kinesthetic words. So with visual learners and communicators, they like graphics, they like to take notes, and their eyes move on the top left and right. And let me explain that to you. So let's say you're talking to a visual person and they have the answer, but they need to grab it. They're going to look up to their left if they have the answer to grab it. If they look up to their right, they may be exaggerating or lying to you. So that's a nice little ninja trick for you.
But isn't it different when the person is left-handed?
Correct. So that is for, what I explained was for a right-handed person, meaning if they're left-handed, the eyes move in different directions, the opposite.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I slipped that one in there.
Thank you. Now, auditory people, they like to use auditory words, and they like to listen to books, for example, instead of reading them. They tend to talk to themselves a lot. They love to hear music, and their eyes go side to side, so ear to ear. So if they have the answer and they're a right-handed person, they're going to look left to their left ear. And if they look right, they may be exaggerating or lying to you. Now, kinesthetic, these are feelers, and they like feeling words. So kinesthetics like to try things, they like to touch things, they like to take numerous breaks to stretch their body. Now, their eyes, because they're kinesthetic, they go down into their body and they look left if they have the answer, and if they go look right, they may be exaggerating to you. Now, what's great is you can speak the other person's language. So, for example, if you're talking to a visual person, you could say, what does that look like? Auditory, how does that sound to you? Kinesthetic, how does that feel to you? So your job is to study the VAK a little bit more. There's tons of information out there on it and a lot of other great YouTube videos on it. And everyone you come in contact with, try to identify their highest one out of the three and speak their language.
I am totally going to do this when I watch reality TV.
That works too.
I mean, just to get some good practice in.
Yes.
Hopefully you'll be there to tell me if I'm right or wrong.
I'll let you know.
What's your number one takeaway from today's video? Leave us a comment, and thanks for watching.